Hey everyone, I hope you're all having an incredible day. I wanted to spend some time today chatting about launching your podcast. I get a lot of questions about it. People always say, like, what are the first steps or what do you need to do? We've been doing a lot of chatting lately about taking that first step. And so today, for those of you looking to start a podcast, this one is for you. Where the heck do you even start? So you've sat down and you've decided that this year you are going to start a podcast. First off, incredible. Pat yourself on the back. It's not an easy conclusion to come to. It's very challenging for a lot of people. And really, this is just step one. But you know what? Taking that step is a big step on its own. So pat yourself on the back. But what's next? A podcast relies heavily on its name. This is something that a lot of people won't tell you. Some of the biggest success we've had on the Business Development Podcast isn't due to my marketing efforts. It's due to the name choice that I picked. Because me, as a business development expert, I wanted to make sure that business development was in the name. And so when I saw that the Business Development Podcast as a name was available, and there was not a podcast like it, I knew I had to go forward. For me, that was the starting point. And anything future that I would do in a podcast, that would be the starting point. Can I get a name that reflects what I am doing or what the show will be about? Because people are going to search for shows like that. That is how a lot of people will organically find your show. If they're looking for expertise in finance, they might search finance podcasts. If they're looking for expertise in business development, they're going to search business development. And any other expertise that you guys may have, or any other show topics you guys might have. Think about, how will people search for this show? How will people find my show organically and work backwards? When you come to name ideas, amazing. Check for domains, okay? If the domain is taken, you're dead in the water, because somebody at any time could start a similar name podcast and use the domain, and now your podcast is obsolete. So think about it from that standpoint. When you're picking the name, pick something that is relevant to the topic that you will be speaking about. That if somebody searches for that topic, your podcast will be one of the names that show up. 2, check for the domain and buy it. Buy a .com, buy a .ca, buy a .io, whatever you want, whatever dot you want, buy them all. Buy all the domains in that name for your podcast so that nobody else can do the same thing. And 3, start putting your show plans together, because you have a podcast. Good luck, guys. I hope that 2025 is your year. Catch you on the flip side.